back to that. So, yes. Your time at prepper. Sorry, my computer is timing.
Can you give the Victor's shift to me so I can see what kind of spell he can cast for the preparation?
Oh, Victor's? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Where is Victor's sheet? There we go. There you go. Should be good now. Oh, alright. So we gotta pick up immediately. It kind of works that Blaze isn't here for this. Because we're picking up immediately back in Trig's, just not, and by Trig, I mean Serenity's little demi-plane here.
Yep.
You guys have just... my luck. No, I was just like, oh, this is perfect, I can get started, because Blaze isn't technically here for this part. But
I like to imagine, if there's any visual thing that doesn't disappear.
I come in at the best times.
You do indeed. So, yeah. Just to briefly get us up to where we were last week, you guys had gone into Serenity's little demi-plane here, and you have cast Awaken on Mr. Snuggles. So, yeah, you've got your short rests. Not that any of you needed that, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
You cast Awaken, and you can all see you all like looking right at Mr. Snuggles. Like the corner of his mouth starts to twitch, and then it settles, and it kind of doesn't seem like anything's happened.
Mr. Snuggles?
A single tear runs out from his right eye.
Oh boy.
What? Oh, baby?
Are you okay?
Baby?
Mr. Snuggles lays down with like a whimper and just sits.
Oh no, he has that depression.
You awakened an animal that was tortured. Like, what do you want?
I'll get to him, like sitting on his side, put my hand on his shoulder. Well, I could have.
Shows we never sexed the cat. Could be Mrs. Snuggles this whole time.
You okay, buddy? You want to talk?
It does not seem like he wants to talk. It seems like he just wants to sit here and be.
Just let him be.
I'll let him be. I'll stay at his side.
How long are you gonna stay there? Because you can only stay in this Debbie plane for so long.
I think I have.
Eventually.
I think I have a few hours. You can stay there.
Yeah, you have hours, and he will sit here through those hours unless you want to do something else.
You guys have anything else to do now?
I do need to go back to dealing with the. I do need to rush up those earthworks.
Oh right. I'll stay here a couple of hours. I'll read a few books. Then I'll meet you guys out there.
Well, they have to come back with you as part of the problem.
Oh.
The staff is the mode of transportation.
Well,
We have our stuff, so I'm gonna offer Snuggles some jerky from Siobhan's bag.
He eats very slowly.
let's get out for now. I'll take us out.
I mean, he'll follow, and you can take him out, and he's pretty much just going to spend the rest of the day and week moping around. He looks really bad.
I think we fucked up.
Oh, hold on. I'll try to have a therapy session with him.
You can try to like engage with him if you'd like. Every time he seems a little more open than the last, but he's like very clearly. He's clearly just a very damaged. Now he's an individual, so.
Yeah, I see that.
Maybe.
I'll have like some occasional therapy sessions with him.
Yeah, roll me just a straight charisma roll to see how well you can do with those. And Blaze, you are going to roll me dexterity.
Oh no, hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
We're rolling
That's funny.
dice.
You're rolling dex. Oh, okay. You actually make... Over the next... in the prelude to the battle, you make good headway into Mr. Snuggles' like, emotional traumas. Like... He's not... Like, it's like you get the impression the more he talks about it, the more you understand. Like, this is going to take a very long time for him to heal. And you should maybe let him name himself or give himself a name other than Mr. Snuggles now that you've awakened him. Yeah. Seems a bit doting.
I'll let him pick a name if he wants.
He would like help picking a name because he doesn't really.
Alright.
I'll let you think on that unless you have one ready to go.
I'll think that for until the next game, I guess.
Alright. Blaze.
Yes.
You rolled very well. You roll a lot better than I
did.
expected.
I'm
You
very
got a nat 20.
Yeah, double nat 20s there. So,
Fuck yeah.
at one... It seemingly at a random... point... Like, it seems random to you, I guess. Because I assume you're continuing your yoga with Yuko.
Yes.
Yeah, as the month goes on and it draws closer towards the supposed time here, there is a random point in the day where you're like about halfway through exercises. Yuko stops and they sort of watch you just do what it is you're doing. But like expects you to continue, and you continue the exercise, and you show Yuko that you can more or less do this on your own now. Like you're pretty proficient in this. You understand what you're doing, and well, you understand what you're doing. You don't really understand why you're doing it, I guess. But Yuko's like nodding along, and when you finally finish, Yuko looks impressed. This is the first time you've seen this look on their face. Because Yuko was clearly not expecting you to be this good at this. You even get a little golf clap.
Oh yay, a golf clap. I feel so proud of myself.
Yeah, I mean, you should. Yuko doesn't hand out praise very often.
He's just gonna ask, did I do well?
You did really well. I think if you're up for it, I think we're ready.
Ready?
You wanted to wake
Yes.
up the dragon, yeah?
Yes.
I think we should do that.
She gets this like really excited look on her face. She's just like, okay. She does not know what else to say other than that because she is
Yeah, Yuko would tell you to basically you've got an hour, grab food, grab whatever you think you might need, and then meet Yuko back at the little platform you're at to go swimming.
okay.
So I don't know if there's anything you specifically wanted to bring with you to do this.
Not really, but I guess I will go eat and like mentally prepare myself.
Okay. That's a good
Don't
use of
laugh
your
at
time.
me.
No, that's a good use of the time. Alrighty. So, an hour, you meet Yuko back at the edge of the water, or well, on the platform that goes into the water here. And when you get back, it doesn't look like Yuko's moved an inch. But Yuko turns to you, sort of gives you like a single nod. Is like, "You're ready?" Yes, no, maybe so.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear what she said, sorry.
Oh, I said, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I did not hear that. She would, well, no, actually. Wait, can you cast water breathing on yourself? You can't, can you?
Nope. It does suck.
Yeah, Yuko
My
begins,
artificer is gone and
You
cannot
don't-
cast water breathing on me.
begins to, like, turn and get into the water, but then stops and turns back to you. You can't breathe underwater, can you?
No, I can't.
Yuko extends, like, her hand just to, in, like, a way for you to grab it. Like,
Okay,
palm up.
then she does.
Yuko places her other hand on top of yours, and you now have water breathing.
Wonderful.
And then Yuko just straight dives in the water.
I will follow after them.
Alright. Down. Down. For shits and giggles, roll dexterity again, just to see how good Blaze is at swimming. I'm curious.
I'm not at all.
You're not a very good swimmer.
Blaze want to borrow my gloves.
What gloves?
You were not there.
The gloves of swimming and climbing.
Oh. Yeah, you are diving down. It's slow going. It doesn't help that, like, the size of your ship sort of blocks out most of the sun in the water, so you can't really see where you're going either. However, you do get eventually to the bottom. And the bottom doesn't look all that abnormal to you. Like, it looks like kind of what you just expect. You don't see a dragon down here. But you do see Yuko, and Yuko doesn't look, like, miffed or concerned by this.
Camouflage.
Potentially.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But Yuko sort of, like, waves in the water to try and get your attention.
He has my attention. Okay, she has my attention. They have my attention.
Yes. Yuko just begins to start moving the same exercises you've been doing. And, like, is trying to, sort of indicates to you, their hand, that you should, like, follow along.
Oh yeah. You will start following along.
Okay. So, it goes pretty well. And at random points, you just feel, like, bizarrely energized. And then about halfway through the plants and sort of growth that's on the bottom of the bay's floor here begin to glow.
Ooh.
And the water, and sort of like the debris and everything in the water around you begins, not debris, but the water around you also begins to, like, glitter. Yuko just keeps up the movement here, and you're expected to do that as well.
Yep.
About 3/4 of the way through, it becomes so easy to you, like, it doesn't even feel like you're underwater anymore. Like, you're not, like, you suddenly are, like, something just clicks, and it's seems to you like this whole routine was designed to be done underwater.
Huh.
So it's just so easy to move through the water. And then finally you finish. And Yuko is just looking straight at you, and it extends their hand with the palm out just to like, almost not like going for a very slow high five almost. If you want to return
I
that.
go to meet them.
Okay. You return the high five. There's the underwater high five here, and when your hands make contact, you can feel immediately like warmth in the palm of your hand. And as Yuko pulls their hand back, you can see there is now fire in your hand. And then, what is your passive? Sorry, I lost my DM thing. Got wiped, so I don't have all your passive perceptions written down yet. What is yours? 15. Okay. You don't see it, but Yuko does and points it out to you.
Now I see it.
And now you see it. You see some of the bottom of the floor here start to move. And Yuko starts swimming towards it.
Why?
What'd you say?
Follow.
Oh, okay. When you get pretty close to it, within the sort of the range, like the fire is like clearly illuminating it. It looks like it doesn't really look like what. Now that you're seeing it very close up, it looks maybe not exactly what you thought it would be. And the sort of the dirt and the crust and everything separates, and you can see you're swimming right above this very large eye.
Ooh. Yay.
That has opened.
This is awesome.
Thankful.
And then, around 30 seconds go by, and very slowly, the, like, sort of, you know how when you kick up dirt underwater, it sort of, like,
The silt.
yeah, flies up and whatever. It becomes harder to see because there's a lot of dirt now moving. There's a lot of, well, it's not just dirt and silt, it's everything on the ocean floor is basically drifting up. But once that clears, you can see this very large, it looks like a dragon to you now. Its head is now more or less clear and visible, and it begins to open its mouth, like, very slowly. Like, it seems to you it's having trouble doing this.
I don't know how to help him.
Well, Yuko does, and sort of gives you the motion to, like, follow. Yuko swims down to the dragon's mouth,
Okay. I follow him.
and then swims inside the dragon's mouth.
Okay. Well, I'm going to trust him and go.
All right. There are a couple spots it looks a little dicey to try to get through here. You're not going, like, very far into this thing. You're just going far enough, and then Yuko twists their hand and, like, pushes the one holding the fire, and you can see the flame just sort of go down and, like, further into this thing. And then Yuko motions for you to do the same thing.
And Blaze does the same thing.
All right. It doesn't make like any immediate sound or anything, but you can feel like some vibration, and Yuko taps you and immediately like gestures and starts swimming out.
Well, after very quickly.
All right.
Well, as a 3 can get me.
Yeah, it's a little. You find it, especially after this, you find it a little easier to move in the water. and you get okay, so for some reason the dragon's token isn't loading, so you're gonna have to do without that for now. However, you get to you follow Yuko all the way back up to the surface of the water. Yuko gets out back onto the platform.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Here.
And she was never seen again.
I mean, I laugh, but that's happened to me on more than one occasion with people I know.
Sorry,
I
I'm
should
back.
say. Yeah, Yuko gets out the water and onto the platform easily, and then offers you a hand up.
I take their hand and accept their help up.
Yeah, you can now see Shadow was waiting here very diligently. Almost looked a little surprised you surfaced because you were under there quite a long time. But you wait. Yuka doesn't say anything or do anything. About 5 minutes pass, and then you can. That same vibration you felt, you sort of start to feel again, and at the top of the water, at random points, there, like, no, it doesn't seem like there's any reason behind them, but certain points in the water just start rippling. And then the ripples get a little bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually these are like full-blown waves.
Oh.
This whole process takes like 20 minutes. It takes like a full half hour for this guy to wake up. But after that...
Valid.
Yeah, for real. After that, this huge dragon just flies straight out of the water. Like, it's big enough that moving around your ship is like a real difficulty. So it comes out of the water and shoots up, and it coils around your ship, and sort of just flies into like straight up into the air, and it moves fast.
I'm thinking of when the dragon emerged from the lake in Shang-Chi.
That's probably a pretty good image. I don't really quite remember the moment myself, but yeah, it's just a dragon coming from water. It's pretty, yeah. And it just sort of, it immediately shoots up into the sky and, like, disappears into the clouds. Again, Yuko doesn't seem too bothered by this. Sort of like it was expected to happen.
I'm assuming we all see that.
Yeah, everyone here sees that, and, like, some of you with the higher perceptions notice the water starting to ripple, and then all of you notice when it becomes waves, and then all of you see this giant white dragon just fly out of the water and shoot up into the clouds.
I see we got it.
Hey, you just hear Blaze. You just hear Siobhan over you probably at this point hear Siobhan over the sending some Blaze. What was that?
Honestly, Blaze is just staring up at the dragon. Even after it's disappeared into the clouds.
Yeah, it disappears pretty quickly in the clouds, but you can definitely just stare at it.
He is amazed and awestruck.
But after a second, Yuko gets up and just looks like satisfied, like good job, good day of work, and straight up tells you like you did good. That was good.
Thank you.
As far as I can tell, he's been asleep for a few hundred years. I think it's probably best to let him stretch his legs, and in the meantime, find something else to do.
And I will finally answer Siobhan's question and be like, wait, is Siobhan here?
Siobhan's not with you. Siobhan's in the village.
She's, I think, using Mulder to try and make some basic earthworks.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Basically, walls in a trench.
Yeah, close enough she can see the.
I'm pretty sure even the army saw that.
Well, the army is not here yet, so it didn't. But pretty much everybody in the village saw this.
I know exactly what it is.
Oh, they all know what it is because they've all been told stories about this dragon since they were wee children.
We children.
Yeah. So the rest of the week pretty much crawls by. The day before everything is basically set to go down.
Oh, hold on. We have to do a few things.
Sure.
Plus my thing.
Yeah.
I'm keeping your thing in mind, Siobhan, and I have a good time to do that, so that's why I'm getting to this.
Alright, so let's prepare the map first. I will make a few blade barrier traps. It stands from 100 feet long. How many would need to cover the entirety of the map? Like the entirety of the place the enemy army would be crossing.
The is about 580 feet.
Well, it's more than that because this occupies like it. The single square is 20 feet now.
So about 600.
So that will need...
No, it's more than that. It's going to be because this is not. Oh wait, no. Never mind. This is done like this, so it is 600. Yes.
All right, so that will be 6 blade barriers.
Sure. Set them up however you would like to set them up.
Actually, I'll do like 5 again. No, let's do 6. I want to leave like a clear path that someone could pass through, but just like a very, very thin path. So if the enemy would go through the barrier without taking damage, they would to do like a few at a time, make it easier.
Gotcha. Okay.
So can we mark that somehow?
I mean, you can draw on it what you think you're gonna want to like remember.
I'm terrible at drawing. Let me see.
But you just need to be like you don't need to draw a blade. Just draw like like a circle or a square or something. It's up to you.
Yeah, like we did before. Like,
Hold on.
the other side is where they're coming from.
Your shape.
They're coming from.
So which side is our side? Which side is the enemy side? Confused.
Then the upper part is where all the people are. That's you. So I should probably even move those back a little.
Yeah.
Oh geez, what is happening? Stop.
What have you done?
I didn't do anything. Yeah, this is all you guys up there.
So let's make a few barriers.
I'm doing this as best as I can. This would be like the basic earthwork.
I don't know if that's enough. I'm terrible. Alright, so that will be blade barrier. We're going to make a few let me see the name of the spell. Wall of Force. I'm not sure how much space can the Wall of Force cover. It says I can make 10 panels of 10 foot by 10 foot. How much would be that? 100 foot?
Sounds like that to me.
So yeah, I'll make that close to our side. So the wall of force, I think nothing can cross it, or something close.
They need to use a disintegrate on it.
Yeah.
I did my best with the fucking trench. It does look terrible.
Yeah, everything looks terrible. So, like that, I'll just leave a path so we can cross if needed. That'll be
It'll-
200.
If they come through, it'll create a nice bottleneck.
Yeah, that was it. That's what I think of. So that's 200. Well,
Actually, with this, we do have like a small bridge across at like basically the start for us
Yeah.
to move across and stuff.
and in the middle, I'll do with a different spell. It's a, let me see. I will.
If you want, we can throw a fireball or two on there, so that when we cross over, we can just set it off.
Yeah. In the middle of the path, I'll do a few traps with spirit guardians. Let's see. That is 15 feet. How much space would this be? 60, 80. Set plague. So middle of this path, I'll do right here a cast of Insect Plague. It is a spell that does, let's see, 5d10 of piercing damage, and is considered difficult terrain. So I'll do.
I was also thinking of throwing down some webs because I have that. I can do that like 8 times with my crossbow.
Okay, that's helpful.
Thanks to my arcane my spell storing item.
Yeah, I'm running low of resource already, so I'll do just.
So if you want me to handle the stuff like webbing and stuff, like don't worry about insect plague then.
Alright, I was thinking more because it does damage as well, but if you can cover a lot of this place in difficult terrain, it would be helpful.
Yeah. Oh crap! Damn it! That's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit this.
Let me see if I can build more things. 200.
Take an action. Okay, yeah, it can be used up to twice my intelligence modifier.
Okay, that will make that. Okay, I will build more 2 wall of force here. 1 here and 1 here. So they have to cross straight forward. And that's all I can do right now. That will drown me pretty low.
Okay.
I'll try to cast Divine Intervention for the meantime. So how many days we have left?
I mean, you've got like a week left at this point.
No,
I mean, if you
I was doing this since the start of like the time we have here. So since the beginning, I was trying to do Divine Intervention. So from the
Right.
time we got back to the village up to this point, how many days would that be?
since you got back to the village,
Yeah.
I'll be right back,
you-
guys. I gotta get my clothes out of the dryer.
got about 20 days left.
Well, let's roll 20 dice.
We just need one pass.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Gonna break the game.
Hold on, I rolled the wrong thing.
D1000s.
Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, you got that a few times.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, you
There's a
did
nat,
D1000s.
there's a nat 1
we
in that.
got our wall.
I got it. Like I can use like that 3 times actually because we just have to wait a week to cast it again. So I have
Yeah, there's one for each week.
3 Divine Intervention. Okay, first week I'll ask for the Foul
Well,
Wanderer.
at least, hold on. How does the cooldown at Thunder Dimension work, though?
I'll pin here on the thing.
Yeah, for 7 days. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, and that's 20. That's about 21. One altogether, so maybe 2 weeks. So just 2.
Yeah, alright, that's
Yeah.
way better than nothing. The first week I'll ask for the Foul Wanderer to raise some protection that would guard these people from the tyranny of our enemy from now and for the future, and not just these people but everyone to seek help here and anyone that needs protection for the time, like for the future.
Okay. So, yes. Granted.
So what did we get?
Let me read something real quick. Yes, so all of the villagers will gain Shield of Faith and protection from evil and good.
Alright. Second,
Forever.
That's
forever?
actually pretty good because
As long as the Far Wanderer is around, the people who call the village home will have that ability. They'll just have that.
Okay, wait, so that also means everyone that moves to the village?
Yeah, if you move to the village and that becomes your home, then yeah.
Does the people notice that? Is it something that...
They wouldn't notice it like in those words. They would, maybe a couple of them would talk about feeling different or feeling like, I don't know, better.
Yeah,
But
I'll probably explain to them what happened. And the second, I'll ask for something to help us fight the enemy in this fight and in the fight that may come after that. To help us fight basically to help us win the Civil War or something.
okay. Granted, but it doesn't take form yet.
Alright, that's enough. That's pretty helpful. To anyone want to do something?
Okay, cool. What's it?
I have one more thing I have to do. I have to go find help. So
Find help.
yeah, with my people. So I take a group aside and I'll say, I'll be gone for a while. I'm going to try to find a few friends to help us, if that's okay.
I just realized I've been off of Wi-Fi this whole time.
We all make mistakes.
It shouldn't take much time.
We'll hold as long as we can.
I'll message Zemraf, Cassandra. I'll say, I ain't coming home. I need some help. We should discuss this in person.
You get no response.
That's weird. So I'll use my staff to cast I'll go to the damn plane and use cast plane shift to get to the astral sea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to look for them. Like I'll try to arrive on the place we set our base, basically.
You arrive to find it pretty much completely abandoned.
That is weird.
It seems like everybody who was here left hastily and took as much. Like it seems like someone had come in and told them there was going to be a fire or an explosion, and they just grabbed everything they could get their hands on and left.
Okay, I'll cast commune.
Okay.
Zemrath, arrive.
You're gonna get like a half answer on that.
That's strange.
It's unclear.
Does the flotilla still holds on? Does it still exist?
Also unclear.
Let's see. Does any of our cells still operate working towards our goals?
Of your cells, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck that. I'll get back. I'll try to contact every leader I know.
You do not get a hold of a lot of them. You get a hold of just a few. It seems like leadership's been effectively decapitated. Like nobody really knows what's going on. Everyone is dealing with their own very localized problems. So they don't have. You can scrounge like 2, maybe 3 people to come to your aid, but that's literally it. Everyone else is running around putting out fires.
No, I'll let them be. Let's see if I can find any insight. Damn it. I'll try to cast Scrying on Zemrath.
Okay. So. Because I don't really know how to do this, but it succeeds. It's the observation you get is like it's wherever this is, it's completely dark.
Do I see anything? Do I hear anything?
You don't hear or see anything. It's eerie.
Alright, for now I have more pressing things to deal with. I'll get back.
Okay. You can return. While you were gone, nothing happened. Okay,
Nothing?
sorry.
Wow.
Wait, no, a few things happened, but nothing of like we're gonna move on to
My thing.
yes.
I
But
did have an idea, like, yeah, I figured like Trig could. I figured Trig could probably be there already.
Yeah, Trig is good. Trig gets there pretty much the day before this all happens. Everybody's pretty much everybody is busy at this point. No matter who they are. Everyone's preparing.
I think when it's time, Siobhan would just be like, "Hey guys, can you guys come to the ship? I have a surprise for everyone."
A surprise! How wonderful!
Well, before that, the better thing is, well, not the better thing, but the thing is, about, I don't know, Trig, what time do you want to show up? Mid-morning? Late morning?
Late morning, around there.
Alright.
Never too early.
Never too early, exactly.
Never.
Yeah, around mid to late morning, all of you, no matter where you are, you can just hear a very, it's not like piercing, deafeningly loud, but it's loud enough that, like, it seems like the world around you, like, shakes a little bit. You all hear a horn. And then, looking out, you can...
I thought someone was actually blowing a horn, and then realised it was just a motorbike on someone's mic.
Yeah,
really
me
confused.
too.
Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, "Holy shit, we got into this now."
Yeah, no, you will hear a horn, and then it's hard to pinpoint the source, but it definitely came from the sky or something. Looking out, pretty much anyone who's looking can see in the bay that a couple clouds have formed, not a lot, but there is it's a pretty sizable rainbow that's dropping down, it arcs through the clouds and then hits the water, and where it hits the water, it's created like a ton of mist, and a pretty heavy fog. And it is pretty lovely. It's peaceful to look at.
Also kind of ominous.
Ominous in the happiest way it could be, yes.
After the horn boy?
Yeah, well. About a half a minute later, those who are intently looking can make out the head of the bow of a ship, basically breaking through the mist here.
Leprechauns.
And eventually it comes into full view. You can all see a long ship being rowed pretty vigorously onto the shore. Excuse me. Yeah, and this is Trig and his people who have shown up.
Nasty.
Woo!
Emil, you've been so quiet.
Oh yeah, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not in any of these scenes.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, it's
Sorry,
like,
man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just.
I mean, if Makoto has anything to do,
Makoto's just preparing. He's prepping the villagers for the fight. You know, he's helping out as much as he can in the village. You know, like I imagine all like the women and children and the elderly have already been taken away.
Yeah, they stay up until like the last minute they can because they're trying to offer as much help as they can. But near the end, since the ship was basically offered, that's where they go.
Gotcha. Yeah. Then again, like I said, he's just helping the people prep, rather than doing anything specific for himself.
Alrighty. Trig's longship pretty much hits the shore with force. And all of these very intense looking people who look like they're ready to fight hop out. They all smell as though they're really hungover and whatever, but they look in top form.
probably still a little drunk.
They're all probably still a little drunk, yeah. That being said, you guys do recognize a couple of the faces there. Obviously, you recognize Trig, but you also recognize there were two of the two people who led the other ships with you while you were hunting that large sea serpent. They are here now. And there is also somebody who looks bizarrely similar to Harold.
Very fun.
How the second?
Harold the second.
No. It's Harold's daughter.
It's Harold's daughter. God.
Harlan.
No, it looks pretty. It's like he bears a striking resemblance to Harold. It's not. It's almost a carbon copy. It's as close to a carbon copy as you can get.
My son.
Yeah.
Wait, are you Harold?
If you try to like walk up to him and talk to him, he'd be like,
Victor.
Victor.
He'd look at you sort of like bizarrely, and he'd be like, "Did you know my father?"
Oh, I see.
Briefly.
Yes, we knew him briefly. He was very kind to us.
He was very brave.
In our
And it
stay.
was very brave.
He also protected me when needed.
Oh, well, sounds like him.
It'll be good to fight alongside you.
Indeed.
Yeah, he just looks happy he gets to fight. It seems like half these people believe in the cause, and the other half are just here, like, because they get to hit shit.
Hell yeah, those
Oh
are
yeah,
my kind of
that's
people.
valid. That's
Um,
fucking valid.
Trig, as soon as you get to the shore, though, pretty much everybody is, not like everybody, but a lot of the villagers are coming up to you with, like, very modest but heartfelt gifts. So you get, like, some food. Like, people want you, like, they want to offer you food and like pretty other relatively cheap trinkets and stuff, but they're trying their best to like welcome you here.
Trig will kind of awkwardly but gratefully accept it, passing food around his men and stuff, making sure everyone is fed, and will laugh and ask where the meat is.
The rest of you know there to be no meat in this village, unfortunately.
I can
You
create
should know
some.
how to make an entrance.
I can create some.
Trig
for
and
you.
his men turn around and leave.
I think they have what was it called, sake? Something
They
like
have
that?
alcohol here, it's just not meat.
Yeah.
I don't think the alcohol they have will be enough for everything, for everyone, right?
I mean, they get quite a bit of it.
May
Probably
I
get a couple of
interject
these.
for a moment?
Oh, you sound like you're echoing a little. Is that just me?
I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
In the middle.
Yeah,
Wow, that is
Yeah.
an echo.
Yeah, definitely.
that is. We hear the echo more than you.
It sounds like you're in an abandoned parking garage.
I am in the middle.
Damn it,
Ah, okay, well that explains that.
damn it, Victor! Stop murdering people in the middle of parking lots. You're going to get caught on camera.
And then get on the show, caught on camera.
I am not in the parking lot.
So you haven't missed too much. Blaze woke up a dragon, Trig arrived, Siobhan couldn't find any of her family members, and
Siobhan.
And by Siobhan I mean Serenity. So this is your fate when you all pick names that start with S. This is what you get.
Siobhan knows where her
Special.
family is. She doesn't want to speak to them right now.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what's happening.
I will create some meat for them, but the meat's not very great. It's just like acceptable meat.
I mean, do we have any alcohol on the ship?
I use create.
Not really.
The-
No.
The Elysians don't drink alcohol.
No, they don't drink alcohol at all. They drink like a kind of juice, but it tastes a little like wine maybe, but it doesn't have any like alcoholic content in it.
Siobhan finding this out is like, I'm weirdly surprised and kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I don't even drink alcohol.
Trig's men are obviously this isn't the best mead they've ever had, but they appreciate the effort.
As long as it's meat, right?
That's kind of their philosophy.
Hey, if you get too drunk, you know.
Well, hold on. I can offer them 7 bags of Dust of Deliciousness.
Oh.
If they want.
Or you could just cast Prestidigitation or ask Simon to.
I don't have that. I don't have Thaumaturgy.
Well,
Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, the better the mead tastes, the happier they are. That's for damn sure.
So at some point we will get like everyone to explain how the traps are working. Also, since the ninjas are here, during the time I will ask them if they want to create some traps, if they know how to create some traps, like in the rest of the map. Like,
they would. Okay. Unfortunately, they're not very adept at that. They can't. Like, they would give you traps if you asked for them, but they don't have anything that works for this sort of situation. Like, if you need to trap a doorway or something, they got you covered.
Right.
A field is a little more complicated.
I'll ask how they would prefer to fight as well.
Oh, I mean, they would
dude,
not be
literally
bashful
the
about it.
whole reason we got the ninjas was for traps, and they don't know it.
Well, I mean, you can use them as traps, and that would even be like an idea they would posit. The more hidden they can be, they will express to you, the better that will be. And that, like, you'd notice to be true.
That is what I suggested.
Yeah, they don't work as rank and file soldiers. I mean, they do, but you're just going to kill a lot of them.
Yeah, alright, so I'll help Chavan create more like barriers, like a few walls in the map to help them hide.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few more around here, a few more in the everywhere. They feel like hiding.
Basically, yeah, Siobhan would basically be making quick dugouts. Once the main like wall and trench are completed.
Yeah, that, and I can create some pillars as well.
I figure we pretty much just make basically some basic arrow coverage so that we can
Words are hard.
We have the water force, like here.
our people could bunny hop backwards.
Everyone can stay behind the wall of force.
Alright. Alright, this is actually becoming a huge thorn in my side. For some reason, this won't open, and I kind of need this to open in order for this to work. I'm going to restart my computer real quick.
Good idea.
There's just no way this works without it. I will be back. You can all roleplay amongst yourselves. This scene I will just briefly tell you. Basically, what happens is the Trig, unless there's anything you specifically wanted to do in the village, pretty much all of the villagers are gathering together for like a pre-battle feast type of situation. All of you are invited. Yeah. I'll be right back.
Alright. So, do you guys have anything else we should prepare?
I do have the surprise of a meeting to. I wanted to give the party.
Alright.
I guess it would probably happen before the party itself. Like, so Siobhan would call you all to the ship. Even like I was gonna say even including Shin and the other mercenaries, as well as Trig.
Okay.
And as you get there, you'll see that there's like at the topmost mast there's a big bundle attached to where we could see as a flagpole on the ship.
Okay.
and Siobhan will offer a rope to Blaze, saying, since your cat, I was working on something, and I figured, and the people finally got it finished, so we've been working on this for like a couple weeks now. I wanted this to be a surprise, so Blaze, if you want to do the honors as captain.
Sure. And she will go over and pull the rope for the. What? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it looks a lot better. It would look a lot. I did design this myself, so no, it looks absolutely terrible.
Oh, honey. You know I would have been happy to draw that for you.
I don't know, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
I understand.
That is great.
I put it in the chat.
It's cute.
Yeah, it looks a lot better in game.
It's cute. I like it.
Since we're gonna be if we're gonna be a mercenary, I figured we needed a proper flag for our ship.
That is true.
So we're space pirates now.
We're already space. No, we're space mercenaries.
I was called worse.
Isn't that kind of the same thing?
I won't say so.
Not really. We're not. I don't exactly see Blaze as a Jack Sparrow type.
No.
A what?
No.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Really, I am here, and Blaze is the first one that came to mind. No? I guess I'd say
It's
something.
not Jack Sparrow!
It's, I mean, she's more Elizabeth than anything.
I'm not a damsel in distress.
Post
Fuck
one.
you.
What the
After
fuck did you
one.
just call Elizabeth a damsel in
Have
distress?
you never watched
Yes.
the second or third movie? She's a badass. She's only a damsel in distress in the first one. And that's
Okay,
because
she's
it's
smart,
one against the
but
tag.
she also still acts like a damsel in distress. I will not let up on this.
I always thought she was pretty badass. She was able to take control of the entire Pirates Alliance, by being the only one willing to have.
If
Well,
Blaze was
ballsy.
a little crazier, she'd be the witch. Calypso.
Honestly,
I
no,
was
that's
just
more
reminded of her
Serenity.
name.
Calypso.
Thank you, darling.
If anything, our Jack Sparrow would probably be probably. I don't know actually. I don't think we have a Jack
Nope, nobody's crazy enough.
or drunk enough.
He disagrees.
Well,
Nobody's that crazy.
If y'all
Okay,
hear
listen,
people
Trick
in
is
the
drunk
background,
enough.
I've got two
He's
friends
not
in my
crazy
room.
enough.
So if y'all hear people in the background, it's them.
That's fine. Okay, so I see the flag in the chat. I assume that was
Yeah,
paraded around.
yeah. I do have another one that I initially made that is way worse and way more complicated. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
What's that symbol?
it's supposed to be the Doxia itself.
Okay.
Oh no.
Very
not him.
simplified version of the Doxia.
So, are we going direct to the fight now? Or?
No. Is it okay? Well, I want to drop Trig.
Go on.
Is Trig here? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was that.
Yeah. These are your people.
Okay. I will be able to with them. Yes.
Try and get a couple of these guys sorted.
I would just like it to be known that Trig doesn't actually know what this entire fight is. However, we're all here for it.
I like to imagine we told him exactly what's going on, why we're fighting, and he was just too drunk to remember.
We very briefly touched on it while everyone was in my realm, and yeah, I've kind of just agreed to be like, let's all just go and have a fight, and everyone's gone, yes, I'm in.
They just held past the fight part and nothing else.
Just one more member of your party there.
Is it weird that I find it like seems like every NPC here so far has been like a human? It's like
That's
Damn,
not,
racist.
I mean, yeah, the humans are the people who live on this plane, more or less. So
That makes
I
sense.
don't.
Like
What do you
elves?
what do you expecting?
I don't know, some elves, maybe some dwarves, maybe you'll.
The population of this entire country is pretty much entirely human.
All these Nords are all human. All the Japanese are all human. Only like the main city actually has. Our main city has anyone other than who's not human. Only what's it called water. Only like what place Waterdeep is as non-humans.
I mean, that's kind of Forgotten Realms for you.
Faerun is a little more.
It is
diverse.
like that, like kinda.
I feel like that just doesn't make any sense.
Forgotten Realms is mostly humans. Like humans are like 80 to 90% of the population.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yes, moving on. So, this, the feast is pretty huge. And, it all tastes amazing, as Garo is pretty much overseeing the cooking of all of it. And, Trig, to see what even stand out to you, this is some of the best food you've ever had, which is, saying quite a lot. And
Matt, I would like you to roll dice, and if it is an odd number, Simon is gonna get way too drunk.
Alright.
Oh no.
yeah,
No. Don't get
as-
Simon.
Well,
The 17. He's 17 out of 20
yeah.
drunk.
He drinks a little bit too much.
yeah, even some of these Norse heroes are like, "Hey, you should probably slow down, buddy."
You're like a third our size. You've already drank twice as much as we have.
not too fair for this.
Siobhan you just see if you look at all in her direction, you just see her slightly disappointed in you.
I don't think you can register that disappointment in the current haze.
That's literally all I do, all the time.
Yeah. So, as the night goes on, more and more people begin to break off. Few of these people can hold a candle to the Norse ability to party here.
At some point, I do make a bet with Garo that Otaka Meru will end up calling what the fuck? I had his name in my head and then lost it. Masahiro. He's gonna call Masahiro Dad at some point.
I mean, how drunk is Otakamaru getting?
Otakamaru is celebrating pretty vigorously for tomorrow. So pretty fucking drunk. So let's go. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get him drunk. Like, he's a pretty big guy, so it ain't gonna be easy.
At the end of the night, the only servable person is Siobhan and maybe Gara.
Are we still like drinking the mead that I made, or there is something else for us?
No.
It's definitely transitioned to the native form of
Oh.
alcohol here.
Yeah,
Thank God.
the sake equivalent.
The good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Simon is now talking to someone, and then he just goes, excuse me a little bit, and he goes to a corner, he pukes, and he comes back like it never happened.
All right. The person, I mean, it's kind of your choice who you want to be talking to. There are a few villagers still left. Most of the ninjas are still left. All of the mercenaries are still left, and all of the Norse people are here.
Oh, okay. I just remember something. It's kind of like not exactly what we're talking about right now, but I remember I had asked Eileen, the seer, if she had some insight for us, like she could find something else on the.
You have still not heard back from her.
All right.
Okay. Yes. Into the night this goes, and a couple of you do notice at some point a lot of these villagers here, and even some of the ninjas take a moment to excuse themselves, and they sort of go off to a dark corner. Yeah.
Would I have like an idea on what they're doing, since I'm from here?
I'll let you roll insight.
Insight. Let's fucking go.
I think Devon just sort of assumes what they're doing.
Can I
Have advantage because you're from here?
well, I didn't even see the roll. What was my roll?
Oh, 5.
5.
The word
Well, technically, I have advantage because of the of my rune.
Oh.
So
cool.
I forgot
17.
about my rune. That's why I rolled advantage automatically.
So, yeah, you see a couple of people get, like, parchment and paper, and ink. You know, this is something of a thing some people do,
Oh,
like,
death poetry.
death poetry or, like, sort of last will testament type stuff.
I was thinking about that.
A lot of these people are thinking that, like, there's a good chance they well, not a good chance, they simply don't know the odds. Like, they know you're strong, they know the mercenaries they've hired are strong. I mean, just one look at any of Trigg's men is enough to tell you they could probably kick an army, but all they have known growing up their entire lives is the skill and ferocity of Imperial soldiers. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then as they're all sort of like as they sort of go one by one, I'll pick like a moment with one of them, and I'll sort of come next to them, and as they're writing, Makoto will put his hand on his shoulder and just kind of like silently like nod at him and pick up his own and write down some words on a piece of paper, and also put it with the rest as sort of like a solidarity.
Alright.
During the night, I'll find like the 7 strongest people of the group, and I'll ask them to wait in the room before, like, after the celebration ends.
The 7 strongest?
Yep.
Among who? And how are you measuring this?
Among everyone, like, I'll say the 7 individuals that I see that will be fighting on their own during the confrontation.
I mean, that'd probably be us.
I guess I'm not really sure. Like, are you just announcing it like, hey, I need 7 strong people, or hey, I need the 7 strongest people?
No, I will go personal, like, I will go talk to them in person. That would be our group, that is 5, right?
You trying to get 5 of the strongest people, other like NPCs?
No, hold on. That
Yes,
is
5.
that is 5 of us, and I can get +2. Who that would be? The other 2 I can get.
Are you gonna marry us?
Oh, don't, not exactly that. Who else? I have Trig.
Oh yeah, whole lot AC. Let's go.
I'll take Takuya.
Are you asking Taki? Are you asking, like, when you tell him you need the strongest people? Are you telling him that?
Since Takuya like knows, I'll ask Trig, and like if he knows, if he has like a something that he considered the strongest among the people.
Trig
Who's the strongest, basically?
is he here? Trig, you here?
I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. All your people are strong, and you don't really want to put any of them down.
Is there a Valkyrie? Like
I mean, yeah, the Valkyries are strong, probably strongest just by nature of being celestial, but if you want to pick a person for whatever reason, this woman and this man are the strongest in your group. Like, she's probably better by a hair, but they're, like, obviously just the best.
Yeah, in that case, then I will, call her over and.
I just need one person.
I suppose. Yeah, I'll hand over and cast her away, I suppose.
Sacrifice? What are we doing here?
I hope this isn't what this is.
No, I'll use my staff. I'll take them to the evocation dim plane. If you want to
Oh, okay.
describe something.
Yeah. So, 7 other people. Okay, so Trig, you're going there. Okay, I'm just trying to get everybody who's going. So Trig, 2. The lot of you guys, and then are you taking Takuya, or are you taking... Who are you taking?
Oh, we can take just one more person.
Just one more person, yes.
I'll ask Trig how strong he believes his person is.
I mean, Trig, you believe him to be strong, because they are strong.
Yeah, I'll take Trig, like the person with Trig. Imagine must be stronger than Takuya, maybe.
Okay.
Poor Takia.
Well, can I like use this more than once? If like, I know that you can. All right. I know that you can have just one like thing working at the same time, but if I take different people, would that work?
I guess I don't see a reason it wouldn't, but there's only so much time you have.
Yeah, can I like do that twice at least?
You can. I'll let you do it twice. That's fine.
Okay, so that is 16 people.
So Trig, all of your warriors can come along, and then the mercenaries and the party can come too.
Yay!
What's up?
No, alright, go ahead. Just
Yeah. So again, you guys are all like you were. How you were all. You all went to that little study with the books and the free-floating gravity.
Rick has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on, but it's cool to watch nonetheless.
I would like to ask Serenity how our friend is doing. It doesn't feel right to call them Mr. Snuggles anymore.
he's doing better. We are talking.
Yeah, so a lot of you, you guys are all, and Blaze, this is your first time doing this too. So you see Serenity use her staff, sort of like, looks like she's casting a spell, but she doesn't quite cast, like at the moment it would be cast. Instead, you're like, you have this feeling of being pulled forward, and you're pulled forward through, it seems like you're flying through the cosmos. And yeah, just 1 second. And you spill out in this really lush, idyllic little grove. Like, it looks like something just ripped straight out of a fairy tale. There's like a willow tree, a little babbling brook. There's like a very warm sunlight, and then there are small little bugs, like lightning bugs around. Like it's very picturesque. And when you rest here, you will all receive 2 additional damage die for your attacks.
Oh,
Simon, if you have something to say, go for it.
yeah. I just realized I need to add a second light crossbow.
Just saying that I'll have to leave now. Get back to work here. So yeah, have fun you all. Maybe I'll come back, maybe not, I don't know. So see ya.
Alright,
Bye.
see you later.
Alrighty. So yes, you guys all have the 2 additional damage die. And then yeah. If there's anything else anybody wants to do before the morning, now would be the time to say so.
No, that's it.
Rigger's gotta tell his men to be ready and, have sword sharpened, etc.
Yeah, they know the drill. They're ready to do it.
The last thing, as the night has gone on, I'll go up to the Moon Ronin because I keep forgetting his actual name.
Masahiro.
Masahiro.
I'll put it in chat if you want to write it down.
Yes, thank you. I completely forgot to write it down once.
It's okay.
Just got lost it. Thank you. I'll go up to Masahiro and I'll sort of hand him the wooden crane. I imagine as like the weeks have gone on with him training,
Been
and just
continuing
trained
to.
together. I would probably learn his son's name. And so under the crane at the very bottom, sort of the flat bit, it'll have his name engraved.
He is a very stoic, very old, wizened man, but you can tell just like very briefly he's holding back a tear. But he gives you like a very deep bow, and really, really thanks you for it.
Let's give him hell, and I'll take my leave and go to bed for the night.
Alrighty.
Quick question. Those extra damage dice, do they also go to stuff like my force cannon and stuff?
Yep, they will go to every die you roll. Every damage die you roll.
Okay, so
Okay, anybody else doing anything?
I have a few things to do, but I'll do it in the morning.
Okay. Blaze,
Hi.
in the wee hours of the morning, like so early it's not really even morning yet, you are gently but certainly what's up?
Urgently.
Not urgently, but yeah. The intent to wake you up is clear. You are roused from your slumber. I assume you were sleeping in the village area, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you wake up to Yuko standing over you, and sort of giving you like a sign to remain quiet, because obviously people are still sleeping. But Yuko gestures you to follow.
We'll certainly follow.
Alrighty. So yeah, you get out of the little area and Yuko leads you out of the village entirely. And but before, like, when you get, what's up?
Please don't kill me, Yuko.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have, there's not murderous intent in their eyes, so you're fine. But yeah, like at the very edge of the village, you can very clearly see what it is you're going to. So in the sort of just the very edge of the village, there are terraces where people will, farm. You can see the dragon has returned,
Oh, wonderful.
and he is flying over. He's like flying and a mixture of flying and hovering. He's moving around over these terraces, and he's using like your knowledge of dragons tells you it's a breath attack down on the fields.
What kind of breath attack?
Well, roll perception.
Fuck.
Not one.
Fuck you, Trig.
No, okay, you can see this. Yeah, so this isn't. It looks like a breath attack. It almost looks like green flame is coming from his mouth. But you can make out just beneath him, sort of like when the quote unquote flame clears. The plants are actually all like growing. And really like not abrupt necessarily, but like he's helping them grow, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's one of the things he can do. But Yuko would like take you over to meet the dragon.
We want to meet the dragon.
What's up?
Absolutely want to meet the dragon.
Yeah, he's definitely worth meeting. Yeah, the dragon pretty much continues doing what he's doing right up until the point you, like, get up to him, in which case he stops, and Yuko bows. You kind of get the impression it's probably a good idea to bow to.
Yes, she definitely does.
And the dragon looks like pleased that you're that you've done this, but he also just looks like happy because he seems to recognize you as the people who woke him up, basically. And he lands on the ground in front of you. Yeah.
Blaze just continues to bow until he is right in front of her.
Yeah, if you, Yuko doesn't really stop bowing either, but eventually he will, like, ask you both to, like, he'll be like, please. And sort of gesture with his claw for you to stand back
she
up.
straights up and says, what does she say? A simple greeting, because I don't have words, apparently.
Okay. Like a hello, hi, how are you? Or like a...
Just, hello, Great Dragon.
He looks like he's almost like a little taken back being called great, just because it seems like it's been a long time since someone's talked to him. But he greets you. He's like, hello, and thank you both for waking me.
Our pleasure.
I've understand there must be something you need my help with.
Yes, this village has been under oppression for quite a while, and those who are oppressing them have doubled the value of which the village must pay, or the village will be slaughtered. Basically the same spiel I've been giving everybody else.
Gotcha. And you've woken me to help.
Yes.
It looks like he's thinking about it, but it's hard to tell. But he does continue. Well, I will of course help. When is this happening?
Today, actually.
Oh. Very well. I suppose that explains the defenses.
You can see the army coming.
Like if he wanted to, he could definitely go up into the sky and see the army coming. Blaze, you could posit that idea if you would like, but that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I will deposit that idea.
Yeah, he thinks it's a good idea, and he will go do that and like meet you back outside where the battle is supposed to happen. Or he tells you to meet him there in like an hour or so.
Yeah, she will.
All right. Over the course of the hour, the rest of you start to wake up. Trig, some of your men are hard to get up because they're used to your plan where they only have to sleep for an hour. But nonetheless, you can get them all up.
Well, what's the name of the dragon?
I don't know, Blaze, did you ask his name?
I did not.
That seems like an oversight.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'll say that a few days back, Legend Lord the Dragon then.
Junji is his name.
Can you write that?
Yeah, sure.
Do I learn anything about them with Legend Lore?
You don't know too much. He's just like an ancient protector of. He's a very, very old dragon. Born from the water, according to legend. He was a protector of the entire country, but pretty much decided to like settle here, and people sort of settled under his umbrella, so to speak, and his protection, and that's how the village came to be.
Yeah. In the morning, I'll go after the dragon. Try to talk to them.
Well, you go after the dragon?
Yeah. If I can see them.
What's that? You're cutting out.
If I can see them, if I can see the dragon, I'll go after them
Oh.
and talk.
Well, the dragon is gone, because he's taken Blaze's suggestion of scouting out things.
Oh, alright. I'll wait a bit. In the meantime, I'll talk to Has the group. I'll take the 16 people I gave the template power last night
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say, me and Simon, we are going to link us telepathically so we can talk easily during the fight. Are you guys up to that?
That's up to the party. You guys?
I mean,
Um,
we have a pretty good position.
We don't know. We might have to separate. And also during the war, it is very noisy if you have ever seen a war.
I have.
You will not be able to talk easily. You'll be able to use communication means. So telepathic bonding is the best we can do.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Alright, I just wanted to have your permission. So, me and Simon, we both are going to ritual cast telepathic bond
Okay.
between the 16 of us.
Okay.
And
You guys have a telepathic link.
yeah. Also, Simon will offer to cast Fly on 3 of you guys.
Did the group chat enhance?
What?
The group
That-
chat
that-
enhanced.
The
Yep.
group chat enhance.
We have group chat enhanced now.
That's that.
Upgraded group chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that it lasts only 1 hour, so I will do that when the enemy gets closer, I guess.
Mm. So, time draws closer. Pretty much people are going to make their way to the field. And Blaze, you and Yuko, I assume, are in the field waiting.
Yes.
And eventually, Junji comes back and lands.
Siobhan will bow. She's there.
Pretty much all of the villagers get down and, like, on their knees and bow. The ninjas all bow too. The mercenaries all bow as well. The Norse people are just sort of there looking a little strange, like, what the fuck is happening?
People.
But, I mean, Trig, you can bow to if you'd like. That's not really required.
Game recognizes game.
Drake is kind of taking is kind of intently readying himself for a battle to bow to a dragon
Fair enough.
in the most respectful of way.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know why. Just in my head, I just imagine the dragon and Trig just sharing a fist bump.
But he reports to you and Yuko, Blaze. He tells you, well, they're certainly an army.
How big?
Hundreds big, not. It's a lot of men. 500, maybe 600.
That's quite a bit.
Or not. I'll send,
Sounds about right.
I'll send Mickey to take a look, like to stay hidden close to the sandstone, so I may know when they get close enough.
You can. I believe you guys should be able to control the ninjas. Move them on the field where you want them.
What?
I should probably.
The
Yeah,
ninjas.
yeah, we can control the ninjas.
Well,
yeah, just put
like
them where you want.
the ninjas know best how they can fight, so I think
Okay.
they should be positioned the way they think they would fight better.
All right.
Let's say
cool.
if they can set up in like ambushes, I think. That
Yeah,
would
they're gonna
be-
cling to the shadows then. 100%.
The villagers, I would put in a way thinking they can like shoot over the oil force.
Over the walls.
Yeah.
Okay. So range them like that.
I'll-
Trig, how do you want to position your people?
We just funnel them through that kind of gap then, I guess.
That's the idea. Yes.
That's the idea. Then I kind of want to set all of my guys up kind of somewhere in the middle. It's like
In the
the
middle
first
here.
line, I guess. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Can,
I'll take
Can I go
command of these.
right here. Just
Ah.
right here.
Well, Blaze, there is another thing.
What?
And this is a callback you and Trig will recognize. Once he's done sort of giving his little report thing, Junji, like he moves his shoulders. It looks like he's almost stretching or not shivering exactly.
The bridge.
But he lowers his head and his neck down to you.
Do I get to ride a dragon again?
You do, if you would like to. You can opt out, but
You really think I'm gonna say no?
I don't know. I've been surprised before.
Siobhan is jealous.
Dragon!
Dragon.
Why would anybody say no to riding a dragon?
Yeah. Oh, and I have his token here. I need to put that on the right layer.
Oh, he purred.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
Dragon Purry.
he's an ancient dragon. He's quite large. That is his little sheet. You can use that.
Got it.
I'll make it so you can control him. There we go. Alrighty. Cool.
I can only control these 5 stands. Including
I guess I didn't finish giving you control of all these guys. That's my bad.
It's fine. I think we should divide up the commander anyway. So
I'll try to take Siobhan to the side and ask a few things. Hey, can you do that thing that you said that you can about giving me a few magical capabilities?
We'll be right back.
yeah, but I wouldn't be able to give the to use the weapon then.
I see. Very well.
I can give you. I do have shield, so if you want, I can give you a shield, or I can stick to the webs.
Stick to the webs. Will be better.
Trig, how are you? You want to put your men all in this funnel?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. I'm reading stat blocks and shit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously keep in mind your Valkyries can fly.
Yes, that is what I've just realised. That's why I was putting them backwards.
So Simon, he offered to cast fly on 3 people. Whoever wants. He says it will be best to cast on the casters or someone that will be attacking from afar. So whoever wants to have flying.
That's up to the party. Any of you guys want flying?
Flying would be cool, but I don't
Honestly,
think I
I
could
think-
use it.
I would be cool.
I would be really fucking imagine I come out with giant cool guy, do cool guy things. No, I don't want
Trigger's
it.
men will pass. We are all very much boots on the ground.
Yeah, same.
So if Trig's saying no, I do offer if at some point he'd want me to cast haste on him or Otakameru.
I mean, I would definitely take haste.
Yeah, as the anticipation climbs up, time draws near. You can eventually hear marching.
Before we get into it, what is all of the cluttery bits that are there currently?
The white is wall of force, as I understand.
Right.
Yep.
This
Blue is a bridge.
The blue is a bridge, and this is molded earth.
Right. Okay.
It-
Cool.
Be a trench.
Yeah, and the green is what again? Sorry.
The green is insect plague.
Insect plague, and then the purple is
Blade barrier.
blade barrier. Okay.
That-
Is the blade barrier visible or no?
No. It will trigger when the army gets close. Like when they try to pass the area where the blade barrier is, they will start to work. Basically.
Okay.
If I remember, those are glyphs of warding.
Yeah. Also, the wall of force is not visible.
So I'm just adding the dots for where the
Yeah. Essentially, nothing is
blade
visible.
barrier would be.
Just the
It's just what Siobhan did.
yeah, basically.
So basically, Trick, your people are all standing on top of basically a wooden board that's over a basic trench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
If the arm gets close to the standing stone, I'll cast sending to the general, to the guy that's leading.
Okay.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so you see on the sort of the path here at the horizon. First, you see banners and a lot of them. And then you can make out men on horseback. At first, you see this guy, which you recognize. He's in the front, and he is accompanied by another very old-looking dude who is not wearing any armor. He looks very sage-like.
Yeah.
And with him, you can see immediately all of his horsemen.
I'll just say I'll make myself in a position that can be seen. I'll take my broom of flying. I'll fly a little bit higher, and I'll cast sending to him.
You can cast sending to him.
I'll say, "This is the last chance. We do not want to have any death, not necessarily on our hands. Consider it going back home." That's all.
Yeah, you do not get a response, but they do not really stop marching.
I'll just say with thaumaturge them. Very well, very, very high, very, very loud, so he can listen. And I'll get back down.
Yeah, the rest of you, you see it first because you flip a little, but then the rest of you can see it too. There are men behind these horsemen, carrying really big bows, and there are also some other men you can make out just barely who are also not dressed in any sort of armor. And then you can't quite see over the back because of like the way the hill rounds here, but you can make out a lot of banners behind them too, which is like it's seen like the assumption is that they're the foot soldiers.
All right. Looking through Mickey's eyes, do I get any more detail on the forces?
Where's Mickey? Sorry.
I put him close to the standing stone, but he's camouflaging somewhere. He's basically invisible when he's still.
The standing stone is this little white mark here?
No, that's just a misclick. I will put the standing stone
Okay.
like in the middle of something, a little bit far from the village.
Oh, like over here or.
Oh yeah, you can see many soldiers in the back. This guy is given the order to stop, and he's talking with people, and they're rearranging some things. But you can see a ton of soldiers in the back too.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. So, if you guys would like to make the first move, I will let you roll initiative, but since you're in more of a defensive position,
Yeah.
I was just sort of assuming you were going to wait for them to come to you.
Yeah, I'll say it's best to wait.
Yeah, I agree. Waiting is the best thing.
There's not really much we can do besides waiting, obviously, because I don't know. I feel like this tunnel that we made is a choke. It's a choke point for us, not them.
Why?
Like, because if they run into us, like so where we're at, right, is right here, right? Mine's black. Like they're gonna funnel into us, and we're gonna funnel into them. So we can't really like, I don't know. I feel like it's like we don't get any advantage from this choke point.
We get it. They have a really bigger force than us, so that is better for us. If they can only come a few at a time, we'd have a chance, basically. Also, they will have difficult terrain to get to us, so we will be faster.
Shove back a little bit.
Also,
Yes?
we will have some.
Oh,
area
I don't
attacks.
care. I don't really care anymore. That's fine.
So he moves his horses sort of staggered from each other, and he moves his archers up. And they will begin, well, marching. They all come up to about the head of the thing here. And okay. He gives the first thing to tell his archers to shoot. So they go first. Alrighty. So what is the AC of the... Okay, the AC of Jesus. It's going to be 18. That's pretty solid. Hit 2.
Wait, what?
No, okay, that's sorry,
Yeah,
I'm just running some numbers here.
It's all good.
Okay, so the archers hit 8 targets.
Wait. There is the wall of force between us and them.
How tall is the wall of force?
It is 10 feet. 10 feet by 10 feet, so it's like 20 feet tall.
They can arc these somewhat over, not quite. I'll knock off 2. Okay, so they'll hit... Trig, they will hit 3 of your warriors.
Did they not all have AC 18?
Your warriors?
Yep.
Yeah, they
All
did.
of Outlook? Yeah. Are they
Yeah.
not on the hit dice you've rolled?
They're not what, sorry?
Are they not on the hit dice you've rolled? Am I missing something?
It does an AC are 2 separate things.
Their archers' attack in 3 instances succeeded an AC of 18. Does that make sense?
Sure. It doesn't, but carry on.
I'm letting you. Oh, this is a pretty important thing. What are you confused about? Sorry.
Well, the 12 dice you've just rolled there,
Yeah.
they are the hit dice.
No. Those are the attacks.
Then ignore me. I thought they were the hit dice, and you were like, yeah, they hit a bunch of them. I was like,
Yeah,
"Right,
it's
fuck
weird. You can. I forget you can see this shit. That's my bad. I don't roll stuff with. You're gonna have to roll with this. I don't roll a lot of shit with modifiers, and I knock off some shit for I'm knocking off a couple of these successes for the wall of force, basically.
no, that's fine." And like, you would say, yes, I'll hit, and I was like, nope, only one of them. No, it's fine, cool, carry on. What do I
Yeah. So the first one, okay, and they will hit 2 of your stands as well, of your stands of commoners, which is numbers, damage.
I hope you can keep track of the health of these, because on the DM screen tool I'm using, I can't.
Of your warriors.
Yes.
That's fine. I can do that.
Again, unless I am missing something, there doesn't seem to be an option to change that.
Will you allow us to return fire?
Yes, you can return fire immediately after they've hit. So one of your stands, this stand here. Jesus, I'm gonna need to keep track of all this, aren't I? Alright, a lot of these are just gonna be marked up for my own knowledge. You guys are just gonna have to roll with that.
Like,
You want to just throw like a random marker on there?
Yeah, I'm using some markings. You don't have to know what any of this means. He hits these two stands. They look pretty badly wounded. One of them looks almost completely just destroyed. And then I'm just going to take an average for this because I don't really give that much of a shit.
I would like them to actually focus towards the center of the formation. Actually.
6.
Actually, I think it's best for the our shooters try to get their archers as well.
Where's the
Yeah.
thing that went into it? Oh no!
You can do that.
Let's just say aim for the archers or
let's-
something.
Yeah, you can do that, and you guys, you can roll all of your archer die if you would like. They're just using the stat block of the bandit and with the crossbow.
Wait,
Okay.
what? We have access to something?
Yeah, you can roll. If you want me to roll for all of them, I will roll for all of them.
No, wait, I don't know what we have to roll.
Okay, so yeah,
You're
bandit,
rolling.
like,
You're rolling a crossbow.
Plus 3.
It's a bow, but we're just crossbow because that's the
Yeah.
common thing. You're rolling the
Okay,
light
how many?
crossbow. You have 15 stands.
15, okay. 15 at +3.
And Trig, you and the two guys beside you are both taking 14 points of damage.
There we go.
14.
Ooh!
14, yes.
Okay, let me just put that there for 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
One at nat 20. One nat anything. I'm just going to go above 15. One's a nat 20. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4.
Okay, 4 hits.
Give me a +3. So
Yeah, but say the +3 didn't add to all the hits.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Which I don't think the
I
+3
don't
helps. Yeah, +3 doesn't help any of them. So.
well, their AC is 18, so I count 5 hits with the +3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Plus a nat 20.
Yeah, plus the nat 20. So you can go ahead and roll that if you would like. If it would be simpler for you to simply take the average and then double the average for the nat 20, you can do
Yeah.
that as well. Okay.
Average
So then they'll
will 5 damage. So
5 damage. I will mark 5 stances hit here. People are not expert archers, but they did do some good work here. And now I'm just going to go ahead and have everybody roll initiative because I think that's going to be.
We're aiming for the archers. Did you get the archers?
yeah, I just did that.
Alright.
Yeah, he rolled. They hit 5 targets, which isn't bad.
Alright.
Would
Yeah,
you
and-
roll initiative for the stands?
Yes, roll initiative for your stands and your solos. Blaze, I'll let you roll initiative for your dragon.
Absolutely. What is this?
Wait, is Mr. Snuggles here?
If you asked him to be here, he would be here, but otherwise he does really not want to be here.
Oh, okay. I'll ask if he wants to be. If not, I'll let him in.
It's weird. For some reason, it's not letting me roll. Is it? Do I have a thing appearing, or is it?
Are you using D&D Beyond as well?
No.
Oh, okay. It's not letting me for D&D Beyond. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refresh.
Add turns. What the fuck?
Wait, where's Simon's token here?
I don't think he was put on the board. I can drop on the board real quick.
Yeah, I have to be on the board as well.
I can drop your blankness on the
My
board.
blankness? there it is.
That's fine. I'll
Got to be
just
a
do it.
fucking.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is happening with the turn order. Why can't I add turn orders?
It's not letting me roll initiative.
Yep. That's weird.
Christ. Alright, 2 seconds.
Take your time.
Alright, tell me what you roll. Craig, what'd you roll for initiative?
Ooh,
Coming back to you then. Siobhan,
Yeah.
you rolled a
23. And
Uh,
the plus one to the
Takemaro,
initiative
is that
correct?
dexterity your initiative?
No. I was just like testing to see if my thing was working. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it doesn't, okay. What was it? It's 1d4 plus 4. 1d20 plus 4. I have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
19 for me.
I'm gonna, just for the sake of simplicity, your warriors and your angels are gonna share your initiative count if that's alright with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just
They'll take their turn immediately after yours, so you can give them orders, but they.
Yeah.
So Serenity got 6. And Simon got 26.
why
God damn, look at him go.
Actually, have
am I?
Yeah, sorry. For
again, my dude.
some reason, I don't know why this isn't working. I will. Oh, jeez. Quite a lot of math. Does someone want to roll for your soldiers too?
I would think we just if one we could also set the three sets of stanzas each their own.
If you would like to, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so the initiative of a bandit
How many?
plus 1.
I'm gonna ask a really fucking annoying question. How many tokens did I get for stands? Is that 11?
You don't have any stands, which you have
No,
are
sorry,
solos.
the solos behind me. Sorry.
You have 11 foot soldiers, correct?
11. That's why.
So an
I
8,
said 14, I
11,
know, I didn't quite get around to 14.
No, that's fine. I pulled up the encounter builder and I'm racking my brain. I'm like, why have I got extra ones here? Everyone has a fucking letter assigned to them so I can try and keep track of them.
Yeah, the difficulty with this one is it's fun, it's just a lot to keep track of.
That's fine. That makes my life easier.
I'm like foregoing dexterity modifiers here. That's much. Okay. So, Blaze, did you roll?
I did. It was a 18.
Okay. Alrighty. We are almost done here. Okay.
Got a half hour left.
And there's a good chance we don't make it all the way through this.
Mm-hmm.
11 and 3. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And also roll initiative for your ninjas, by the way. Right about that. Alrighty. So the order this is going in. Simon.
It's the assassin one, right?
Yes.
Okay, they have a +3, I believe. Okay, so 3d20 +3. I think I rolled that wrong.
It's okay.
It,
You just add 2 to each of those.
Was there we go. No, I used the wrong number. I used the wrong slash. So wow, 2 of them I got a 21. And 1 got a 10.
Okay. Serenity
What are you doing?
I'm not going to do that. Okay, Simon is up first. Serenity or Matt, since you're controlling the sheet, what he does is up to you.
So how much can we move? Basically.
You have your normal movement. Wait, do you? Jesus Christ, even I forgot. Yes, movement.
Yeah, we can't really move very far.
You can't move far, correct? Yeah, is equal to, okay, the speed of a stand, no, you're not a stand, you're a solo. Unattached solo can move through, yeah, no, it's the same movement you would have normally.
Alright, so Simon casts Fly on himself and move up to here.
Okay.
Also, I think Serenity will be in the middle since I was up, like to talk to the people. So maybe,
That's fine by me.
maybe here, I don't know.
Nestling yourself in the middle is fine.
Yeah, that's
He's not going to cast anything else, though?
he cast Fly, so
Okay.
that's
Come
all.
on. Where's Siobhan?
I'm right there. I'm just checking all the things.
Oh, right.
So yeah, everything is just within the range of my crossbow, except for the back line. I'm gonna try and take a shot because I don't have any spells that reach out that far, and I'm gonna try and take a shot with my. And honestly, I'm just gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Because fuck these people and their bullshit. I'm gonna aim at the sorry, I'm trying to get closer so I can tell which is which. I want to try and take out one of the mystics. I think I'm gonna try and aim for this one.
That guy right there?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
So you know these are not individuals. These are stands. The only two
they're
individuals on the
stand?
field are these guys. But you can still target stands. Obviously, that's fine.
Yeah. I'd rather try and maybe try and take out the general, or what's this? Oh, this other guy.
You don't know who this other guy is, but
Okay.
he's next to the general, so he's obviously of some
He
importance.
looks magic-y, doesn't he?
Yes, he looks very mage-like.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and pop him.
Okay.
That's 14.
That will not hit.
Well, let me see if we can help.
Meaning you could have cast I don't know, Gas Bless or something. I don't know.
Well, where is Siobhan here? Map.
In the back.
Right there, that last line.
Set 30 feet. 30 feet.
Just about. I would say just about 30 feet. She'd probably be at the edge of that. She'd probably be at the line, basically.
Oh no! I just saw Simon's on there. So never mind. Can help. I can help now.
Alrighty. Takemaru. That makes it,
Hey.
unless you had something else you wanted to do, Siobhan. Not really sure there's anything else you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not have any spells, I think, that can hit that range.
Alright, Takemaru then. It is
Perfect.
on to you.
Awesome. I'll start out activating Giant Smite.
Okay.
Funsies. Getting real big. So that's my bonus action. Question. Are there any, rocks or boulders or anything I could
There are
constantly...
rocks. You could throw a rock if you would like.
I want to I have tavern brawler, so I have proficiency
with
in
improvised,
improvised
weapons.
weapons.
I mean, if you were planning on doing this, we would, and you told us, we would have had a.
Well,
I would have
I
made sure there was a.
I wasn't quite sure of how it would be laid out, so I didn't want to like metagame a sort of like reasoning for me to, you know, have this idea before
it
my
would've-
character would have the idea.
I mean, you would have known ahead of time since we would have included you in the planning parts.
Oh, 100% not. Makoto would have no interest in this whole like planning, the whole like putting all this stuff up. He would have zero interest. He would have been focused on making sure everyone is prepared, rather than focusing on a sort of like putting up like structures, you know.
Getting involved in all this magic.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. So I'm gonna attempt to chuck some shit at anyone I really can hit. Sort of like aiming towards this like middle, sort of like group.
Go ahead and roll. See what you can hit.
Stick nasty. All right. What's my improvised weapon? How's that? So it's my D20 plus proficiency. So D20 plus 4 plus my strength. So that's D20 plus 5. Sorry, plus 4. So that's 22.
And all right, yeah, you just yeet some stones that go flying through the air, and they. What's up?
As I yeet the stones, can I toss them on fire using a fire rune?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Hella. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and these flaming stones come down, and you whack one of these cavalry stands hard.
Awesome. So what would the damage be on that? Because there's no real rule on sort of like improvised damage.
It's 1d4, I think.
What's 1d4?
Yeah,
Okay, so
1d4 and then plus the fire damage too.
1d4. So fuck.
Also, you gain 2 more damage dice.
All
You
right,
do. So it's
2 more.
3d4 total.
Hell yeah. Fucking real shit.
Plus,
I really can't do it.
plus fire,
Sorry, give it.
plus strength.
Plus 4 fire damage. Plus my wait, it adds my strength on. Oh yeah, that's plus 5.
So your
it'd be
fire damage would also be 5d6.
it'd be 5d6. Oh, fun.
You did say all damage dice.
That's true. So that's 3 more d6. So that comes out to
13?
sorry, I'm trying to do like the whole total in my brain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
10.
ignore that, Valerie. That's not really consequential.
16 bludgeoning damage, and then 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. No, and then 9 plus 4, so 12 fire damage.
All right,
That doesn't
you
give me sort of-
ding one of these stands really pretty hard.
and is it possible for me to move forward at all in this sort of a range, or is it congested? Because if it's congested,
It's a little too congested for you to start moving forward.
I would
Okay.
also suggest not to break not to move yet, because I'll say Simon says he's going to blast them from above when they get closer.
All right, then I guess I'll end my turn.
Okay. It is now the ninja's turn. I'm just gonna have all of them go on the same turn because that is gonna be a lot easier. Since 2 of them rolled the same fucking initiative anyway. I can roll for the.
Right now, it'd be.
roll
I
for
think
the-
right now it'd be safer for them to stay put.
Okay. In which case they will stay put.
wait till we start poking bigger holes into their
Craig,
foreheads.
it is your turn.
Well, I can't really do anything yet.
You could hold an action.
That is what I'm thinking. I'm considering having everyone hold an action and just wait for someone to get in close. However, I don't know if they're going to get in close. That's the issue. I don't want to be standing here holding a fireball like I'm waiting and they just never come. Like I don't want to become a pincushion of a holding fireball.
You don't have to hold fireball, but yeah.
It will
That
be,
is-
I mean,
it will be exactly fireball.
I think if you move forward a little bit, you could possibly reach them.
If I move forwards a bit, I can easily reach them. That's not the issue. The issue is if I move forwards a bit, then I'm just stood kind of on my own. Yeah. I guess I will have everyone hold an action.
Don't you guys have any
Um,
ranged attack?
My guys do. I do not.
Alright.
Other than like chucking a hand axe. I have firebolt is the only spell that I cantrip I have.
Oh, that's 120
yeah.
feet, right?
120 feet, yeah. So they're just out without me moving forwards.
You can roll,
so yeah.
Yeah, you can roll.
I will hold a firebolt and wait for someone to get in range, and I will have everyone else. Everyone else has short bows. Okay, everyone else has short bows. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, I will have everyone else. Obviously not the two Valkyries. I'll have everyone else attack with short bows. So that is 11. Matt.
What are you targeting with this? They're targeting the
They're kind of
archers.
probably the archers will be best option. It depends what I can hit, considering I don't know how these walls around me will affect it.
It'll definitely funnel the shots a little, but
If we're front row the shots, then we'll kind of aim for the front row.
Yeah, I'll say to everyone on the telepathic link that we should focus on the archers and on the casters up front.
If it's getting funneled, I'm going to have to aim for the people in the front row, essentially.
Yep.
So, yes. They're all hit dice. There's one natural 20 in there.
to this plus 7. Jesus, yeah.
Also, you get to extra damage die. So
No, that is that. Wait,
That'll
is that
apply,
all my?
go Star Wars. Okay, so 5 of those will hit. No, 6 of those will hit.
6. Okay. So, how many damage dice am I rolling for this then? Obviously 6. It's
You
So
can.
we're still probably
I'll let
1d6.
you take the average out of this if you'd like to cut down on the number of.
no. I
dice
just
you
mean with
roll.
the extra damage die that I've got. Is that just 1 per attack?
It's 2 damage die to every hit. So you'd be rolling 3d6 per hit, or you could just take the average of 6 out for 18 per hit.
Could have taken the average. 14 it is.
Okay, but then you're it's like rolling that every time for all 6 hits.
Yeah, yeah,
Average.
average.
Okay. So you do manage to hit the guy in charge, actually. Though it seems like you don't really do much to him. Wrong number. He seems pretty oddly resilient. And then you do hit the mages as well. You hit one of them really good. You hit one of them. You don't hit the other stand, sorry, but you do hit the. Follow up these archers. Yeah, you hit a good little chunk of people for sure.
And then I will also use my Valkyrie's turn, if that is okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to have them move forwards somewhat to, let's
Get
say,
in
about
position
here.
to attack. Yeah.
Let's say about here, and then they can each cast Fireball once per day as a 6th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So, 20-foot radius spear. Spear? No, that's not how you pronounce that.
You said it right. You could get. I think you can get like both those lines of archers. On the edge.
I'll probably aim for like dead center, so kind of. Hang on. What's the button? So yeah, there-ish.
Alright. So dead center there-ish, yeah?
So that is 70 points of damage to anyone.
Well, hold on, there's a bit of an issue.
To anyone who failed the saving thing.
Well, we're not at saving throws yet. One of the fireballs has been counterspelled.
Oh, bastard. Okay, that's 35 then.
Wait.
What?
Never mind.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Yeah, you hit like a good chunk of these guys. This whole little group right here is looking really not that good.
Hang on, I might have done this wrong.
Oh?
Yeah, I think 6th level.
Yeah, add another 2d6. My bad.
And that's just one.
Jesus, stop rolling high.
No,
or keep rolling high and decimate them. That's cool too.
I need one more. Sorry. There you go.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. No, some of these guys just look like you've absolutely cleaned the floor with them.
Oh wait. It's 6th level, right?
Sixth level, yes.
It would be because it goes 3rd. It would be one more.
All the damage.
One more d6.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That's a good chunk of damage.
No, I just mean for not being able to do maths or read. Apparently.
Alright, Blaze.
Hi.
Your turn on the back of. Oh, I was just having this count as just. You were just going to take his turn, unless you want to not ride him, in which case he will do his own thing.
No, I'm riding him.
So yeah, this is just his turn. Which you're.
Just before anything carries on, I also have a fireball readied for when someone gets in range.
Right. Yeah, this is his turn, so the statue is yours to use.
Okay.
I will be back in 2 seconds.
Here. I think I can move there.
Probably move a little
and
further.
he's going to cast Wall of Ice. Right here.
Okay.
So I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
How big is the wall?
Well, it says it's 10 feet, a radius of up to 10 feet. So it's that big.
And 10. You can form it into a sphere, or you can shape it into a flat surface. So do you want it to be a sphere or a dome, or a flat surface?
Dome.
Dome? Okay. And you're casting it right here?
Yep.
Okay. Then these guys will all make... dexterity saving throws. What was the DC?
23.
Nobody passes.
Wonderful. Then everybody takes.
Important question: can they pass?
Yeah, easily. I mean, they've got +4 to dexterity. They're pretty dexterous.
Like, they would need a 19.
That won't be easily.
That's not easy, but that's still it's theoretically possible. Yeesh. Yeah, you knocked a couple of these guys out for the count.
And then. Alright. For a 10-foot section, it is vulnerable to fire damage, reducing the hit points. A creature moving through the frigid air for the first time on a turn must make a Constitution saving throw. That creature takes 5d6 cold damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful save.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Alrighty. It is the archers and cavalry. These guys move in. I want these guys moving in tandem. So these guys all reposition. I gotta check the speed on these fuckers first. That's not fast enough. So yeah, all of these guys move back.
I think those then take the damage again.
Yes, they will. Do you want to roll that down, Charlie? All of the cavalry is going to come up to ahead and interact with your blade wall things here.
Yep, so the blade barrier activates. Let me see. They all have to make a dexterity saving throw. It is DC 20. Or take 6d10 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
6d10 slash damage.
So here's what I had to roll. And you rolled one.
The archers move away from your wall, so if you would like to roll the damage for that, because they had to move. Moving through the walls, it is damage, yes?
Blaze.
5d6 cold damage.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry. I did not hear her name, so I blanked.
So... 2 of them, and by 2 of them I mean 1 of them, succeed. So... You do substantial damage to those 3 stands. The rest of these stands are moving up.
Hold on. The one that succeeds takes half as much damage. And the blade barrier is considered difficult terrain. It is 10 feet. I mean, it's 5 feet, but it's considered difficult terrain. And if they try to pass again, they will take the damage once more.
Okay.
And
noted.
Those that got forward, they will activate the insect plague. It is a 20-foot radius that is considered difficult terrain as well. And the creature has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 20 as well.
Okay. Neither of them pass.
So they take 5d10 piercing damage.
Eesh.
I just realized you guys are missing the extra damage.
These are from the
Yeah, this doesn't apply extra damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's that from the.
What about the dragon?
The dragon did not go with you, so he does not get extra damage
Okay.
either, unfortunately. He would be hard pressed to fit in those little damage.
Oh, also this place is obscured as well. It is
Oh.
difficult terrain and obscured.
Alrighty. It is one of your stand's turns. I don't know which stand you want to go.
I think we set them as each of 3, each of them. So
Yeah, no,
And,
so you organize them into 3 different units. So
yeah,
how do you
I'm
want them to? You can move one of those units right now, or tell them to attack,
Yeah.
or whatever it is you want them to do.
would you? How far can I move them?
They do not move very far. They will move 20, 30 feet. So you can move them like over a couple or down a couple, or
I'd let how's this guys? I'm gonna move these guys. This is gonna be this group over here with the red dots. I'm gonna move them right here. That sound good?
sounds good to me.
And then can they take a shot?
Go for it.
Okay. And I'm gonna. I think they can hit any of the cavalry, correct?
They might not be able to hit like the back. They probably could hit the backmost one too. They could aim for any of the
Like,
cavalry.
the ones over here, basically. The ones over here, basically.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, I want them to aim for the try and take out some of the cavalry. So, like crossbow, it's that's 5 of them. So, remember it's /3. It's /R. Damn it. Sorry. 5d20 plus 3. I don't think any of those hit.
The 14 will hit. The cavalry's AC is a little bit lower.
Okay, so, and I'll just that damage. We'll just take the average, which is 5, I believe.
Yeah, Trig, you can cast off a firebolt if you would like.
Yeah, I missed them moving into range. I was going to do it when he's finished a 10.
Yeah, go ahead and you can go ahead and roll it.
Cool.
Jamas is rolling the damage.
Yeah, it's 5 damage average.
It is now the mage's turn. You see the 2 stands of mages cast something, and a pretty heavy mist starts appearing over their front lines. Which is around the same time you will hear sort of some frantic calling and a few like what sound like percussion instruments almost. What's up?
Alright.
Yes. There is also now a wall of force of theirs, which intersects with yours right here to create like a little barrier. But you do 12 damage, okay. Serenity, it is your turn. If you're going to try, like, the wall of the mist here is pretty substantial. If you're going to make a ranged attack, it's going to be a disadvantage against any of these guys, and obviously there's a wall of force right here, so there's that too.
Right. Do I have any ability with my staff that I can use?
Not really.
Alright, let me see if I can do.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm talking about this. Yeah, we're about to wrap up anyway.
Alright, bye guys.
Boy,
No.
I will fly forward up to here. I don't know
Okay.
if I can move right there. That's 140. Well, they can pass the all four, so
Oh,
hold on. There's not much I can do right now. Can I cast one of my abilities in a cover in a group?
one of your healing spells?
Yeah, both healing and my spells. Like my spells are supposed to target a specific creature, but can I use that on a group?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Okay, I'll cast
Well,
blast.
if you're casting them on a stand, that's how they function. In this.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking about casting blast. The blast targets up to 3 creatures. That will be up to 3 stands.
Stands. Yes.
So I'll cast blast on this tree over here.
Okay.
They get 1d4 to the rolls.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, is this turn of your other two stands? If you want to have them shoot Siobhan, you can, though they will all be shooting at disadvantage.
Where is the mist right now?
The mist is running across. Sorry, gotta find a little drawing tool. Fucking go! Get the. Sorry.
Can I see?
Mist is like running across the entirety of the battlefield right here.
Oof. So hold on. Instead of casting blast, I'll try something else.
Okay.
I'll cast Dispel Magic on the mist.
Sure.
Let's see. Spell on the third and lower and the target's end.
What's the range on the spell magic though?
120
Oh, 120
feet.
feet. Yeah, you can make that then.
Do I have any idea what kind of spell they cast?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oof. I'll cast the spell at 4th level.
Okay. So it doesn't take the wall of force out of the equation. But
no,
it does.
I am for the mist.
Yeah, no, I know. It does part some of the mist, particularly right here in the middle. You can now see through. Some of this mist. You get that's like your line of vision now.
Alright.
Okay. So Serenity.
That's all.
Okay, Siobhan. If you would like the other two stands to do something, you can.
Yeah, just have them continue. Basically, do the same thing I did with the other one.
Okay. So you're rolling a lot of dice at disadvantage here.
Wait, I'll say
Yeah.
aim for the middle since I cleared the path from the mist.
Okay, if you want to
Yeah.
aim for the people in the middle, you can do that too.
Yeah, just,
There's the
moving
wall of force there.
So, can I hit the command squad then?
Not really. These guys are ironically in the best protection, though you can see them the best. You can just let a volley of arrows fly through the mist and see what it hits.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can really do. Could you roll that for me? Because I have to start getting ready.
Sure. So you've got 5 to 10.
And also this last squad, I'm just gonna move them now. Just better position everything, and basically just move them up so that they're more spread out. They can spread out.
All right, you get literally 2 hits.
It's probably the best we can do, actually.
Yeah. Okay, and it's not the end of the round, so casualties are tallied up, and the rest of you can see they're all moving. You can see through this narrow thing. They're all like moving back. They've been signaled to more or less retreat. You guys took that. Like, you did a lot more than they expected you to do. And they reposition. So if you would like to attack them while they're retreating, you can, but you're still going to be competing with some of the mist, the wall of force, and basically just be running out after them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say none of you want to do that.
Yeah.
We can attack
I would like to take another shot at...
I'll let you... Yeah, you can have another volley if you would like another volley.
Like, either a volley or just take a direct shot at the general and the...
They're still at the wall of force, so you can't have that.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just direct the volley at basically them, where they were before.
How many actions do we have for when they are retreating?
They move fast, so you've got about 1.
Alright, so Simon will move here.
Can I just out of curiosity, the dice you've rolled here, who were they attacking? Just
that was the stands on your side attacking these people at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine then.
That's why there were so few hits despite the nat 20s.
Nope, that's right. I just want to make sure that I wasn't missing anything.
Oh, right. So the people that were close to the plate barrier and the stack plate, they take damage on the start of their turn. So.
Oh, they're dead. They're very, very dead.
All right.
So we won the first. Effectively the first battle.
Not really.
Yeah, they had their vanguard was a lot of very fast cavalry units. They are recognizing their mistake and they have pulled back. You have severely depleted the amount of archers they have. That was the huge win here. This right here is all they've got for archers left. No, actually, sorry, this. You took out a good chunk of their archers.
Can you send me the spells that Simon has on his magic item?
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want this right now or later?
Wait, are we finished now? Because I can.
Yeah, we're finishing now.
I can do that next week. I was just going to see if I could do something while they were retreating.
Yeah, well, you guys can see their sort of troop movement here. They back all of their cavalry and archers up, and they move it takes a little bit of time, but their foot soldiers reposition and basically make a line in front of them. Hello. Do what I tell you to do. Yeah. So, oh boy.
Yeah, I'll just say Simon tries to throw a magical missile. Yeah, he tries to throw a magical missile while the enemy was trying to retreat.
Okay. He can probably. I mean, he can round out a couple of these.
Yeah, back on the leader.
It can hit the leader. The leader looks markedly resilient to most things here.
Yeah, but magical missile is just the only thing that can go through the wall force, basically.
Basically, yes.
So he'll try to do that at second level. Not much, just.
Yeah, you're trying to hit the leader, correct?
Yep.
God, I keep clicking the wrong things here. Yeah, I mean, it's a magic missile. It'll hit him.
Let's go third level. Oof, that sucks. Plus 2d4.
Hey, it's something, right?
Yeah.
Seems like I lost people moving back. That doesn't make any sense.
Some of them stopped.
18 damage.
How long roughly do you think is it going to be between the first attack and this next attack?
Well, they gear up their people. They put their foot soldiers in between the two of you, as they thinking that's a better bet. But they're now stopping for a second. It looks like it might be a minute before they attack again.
Could I, with the time we seem to have, could I make some more rocks for Makoto to throw?
Yeah. Oh, hours are going to start to roll by.
Yeah.
But that is where we're going to end for today. You guys
Basically, Siobhan is just getting some of the people available to start getting as much as we can for in terms of ammo and.
For sure. Yeah, you guys lost one stand on your side for the cost of like 6 cavalry stands on theirs and like half their goddamn archers. So good job.
I was
I
saying.
feel like morale is really high on the net right now because we took out a large number of them.
Yeah, morale is definitely very high. So, good job. Hopefully, for whatever reason, the initiative counter will start working next time. I don't know what the hell is up with that.
So, all defense only lasts for 10 minutes, so maybe we should press on.
I don't think we could continue using the wall of force.
Their roll of force will eventually drop, as will
Or,
their mist barriers.
yeah,
You
or as
want to drop
well.
yours?
No, like, it will last for 10 minutes total, so.
Oh, right. Okay. The mist will eventually part 2.
So maybe we should attack instead of waiting.
That seems like suicide.
Yeah, I was gonna say that battle strategy is up to you. I mean, you can now see the amount of foot soldiers they have in front. They've got plenty of grunts to go and die for them. So. You got time to think about what it is you want to be doing.
Okay.
That's alright.
I'm hoping all of the stuff I've set up saves for next time.
That is the hope.
Because that. I genuinely do know how you cope with this.
Oops.
I am staring at like 9 pages every time someone says something. I'm just like,
Man. It all has a place in my mind.
I've gone on D&D Beyond and built an encounter with just all of my people in it. That's it, and they're all lettered, and then each of them corresponds to a letter on the little tokens. I'm just like, holy shit, this is stressful, and I'm not even tracking anything.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to keep track of.
Just trying to keep track of the our stands was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Alright, well, first round goes to you guys, so...
I imagine the second round will not be so easy.
Yeah, we might actually have to engage in melee.
Wait, well, not yet. We do have a bunch of area attacks.
Yeah, that's our one saving grace.
I was muted for my groans of anger.
At your...
What a punk! I need to commit violence.
I
I need
just,
to commit war crimes.
I need to listen. All right, the best I could do right now is turn into a large creature and throw rocks.
Hey, that's not bad, all things considered.
That's true. I think if we're able to actually get boulders, I could. How much is a boulder? How much does a boulder?
How much does your average boulder weigh?
150 pounds per cubic foot.
What?
So per foot is 150 pounds. So the average is 175 pounds for a boulder. So theoretically, because I can carry 600 pounds without being encumbered, I can throw a pretty fucking big boulder.
Jesus.
well, carry
You're
I
gonna-
can, or I can throw a light.
You're gonna be like a
boulder really
one-man
far.
catapult.
Just imagine like getting back to this and all the characters turn around and he's standing there just holding a boulder, just like, I am ready.
Wait, and does being large affect...
Carry weight, yes.
Yes, so I'm large, that means I can carry even more.
I think you multiply by 3 or something.
Actually, given that you have you count as large already, and before you grow, you actually become huge.
No, I'm a medium-sized creature, because I do default medium. Every character's medium by default.
Well, not
And
every.
because... Well, every player character.
Not exactly. There's a bunch of
Okay,
small.
Some are
and-
small,
okay.
but nothing's bigger than large.
Nothing's
or
bigger
than medium, yes.
Yeah, nothing's bigger than medium. As a player character. And besides homebrew bullshit, but I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. Anyway, it makes my life a fucking pain in the ass. So that means, and then when I grow to large through Giant's Might, and I'm a 20 strength. The 20 strength is it's like
How?
600 pounds. 600 pounds times 3, 6, 12, 8. It's 1,800 pounds I can pick up.
He's about to go like full Thanos and smash a planet
I'm
into
about
someone.
to fuck someone up with a fucking. See, this is why I took Tavern Brawler. That, and also so I can grab people after I punch.
How many times
But-
can you use that? Can you,
Also, you can beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
That's true.
how many
Sorry,
times
how
can
many
you
times can I do
transform?
what?
Can you
I
transform?
can transform I think 5 times
Ah,
a day.
you're fine.
A day. How-
Yeah, a day, right?
That doesn't seem right, but
Fighters can do a lot.
Yeah, people talk shit about them a lot, but like fighters are fucking scary once you probably support them.
If I fucking run at someone, I'm going to kill them. It's great. Let me see.
Question.
Bonus action. I do it 4 times a day. My bad. 4 times.
Question: could we theoretically cast enlarge on Makoto while he is already large?
Okay, that is a very good question.
I don't think your large gets you bigger. I think you get just at large size.
Does it change your size? That's true. Okay, wait.
Okay, but hypothetically, what if we made it
Enlarge
small?
If
reduce
I maybe that is
Ah, no,
fucking
no.
genius.
What if we
enlarge
made it
reduce
small?
gives you up one size carrier. Enlarge reduce increases you by one
So
size
if
carrier.
you, if you get your in total theory, if you get your legendary item up to that, like the point, you get someone to cast enlarge on you, and you activate your rune to go a size bigger, you have 3 size increases.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be fucking huge, boys! Let's go! Otaku.
You become gargantuan.
Yeah,
You can wrestle with her ass.
Massive.
Doesn't you?
You could wrestle Junji. Like you'd be the size of him.
I think Junji would enjoy that.
I
Doesn't,
think that is my current goal.
does anyone
is
have
to-
enlarge?
Okay, but hypothetically, what if we cast shrink, made him smaller, made
Wrong
him carried
plan.
him over, cancelled the shrink, and then all just enlarged him, and
And
he's
enlarge. You just fucking throw me! Throw me, baby! Let's go!
Change it so it's just becomes fucking. He goes from like small to gargantuan, like in the
like
process.
space of a second as he flies through the air and just like
Literally just Ant-Man. Just Ant-Man.
I become the catapult.
God damn it, I want to play it.
Rock.
That'd be pretty fucking hysterical.
Question,
He
Trig.
would go from
What
like,
is your
laughing to screaming pretty quickly.
Trig? I'm curious. What is your subclass anyway?
Fighter.
He's
Hang
an
on.
Eldritch Knight.
Eldritch Knight, that's the one.
Man, I even
Sorry.
I chose it because it made story sense more than it was. I wanted to play it, I guess.
Yep. Well, I just want to say that our preparation costed me 2,000 gold, so.
Okay, yes, they cost you a lot, but hey, look, they fucking worked
Yeah.
really well.
That's great.
2,000 gold.
Yep.
Wait, is this party rich as fuck?
I'm not.
They're not like obscenely wealthy yet, but they're quite wealthy.
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time I played, we kind of robbed. Well, we broke into the treasury in like can't remember what plane it was.
I'm kind of curious of how much we're gonna steal off of this asshole.
Yeah, you robbed arms dealers. You made quite a bit of money off that.
Yes, we did. That was who we robbed the arms.
That was
Well,
1/3 of my reserves, basically. But I'm fine.
1/3. You're fucking poor.
What?
1/3.
Yep.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I am saving a good amount of diamonds, because if someone dies, well.
Trigo using fucking gold.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll be back for the next one.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you around for the next one.
There was one thing I wanted, but I don't think we were able to bring it up. Sony Elysium's acting as basically a triage corp.
You could start. Well, you have a handful of wounded, so you could ferry them back to the village and start doing that if you'd like. You've got enough time to prep that.
Yeah. So these people that this group that fell, are they all dead or what?
Yes, they're dead.
Oof. Yeah.
They were caught in AoEs after they went down.
Yeah, so the way stands work is that some of them, there's like maybe a survivor from that stand. He would probably join this stand, which has lost a couple people, but is still basically functioning.
Yeah, I could try to throw a healing spell on them, since it affects the group.
Yeah, you could cast healing spells on them and bring them back up to fighting speed. Obviously, these guys are dead. There's not much you can do for them unless you want to.
Do I know how much damage they?
Do
I know how much damage they took?
How much damage? What? Sorry.
This group take?
This one?
Yep.
Not much. They're pretty much at like full fighting strength.
Yeah, I'll throw a healing.
How will you take a long rest?
I don't think that is wise.
You can maybe do something of the sort. That's going to be more or less discussed next time, though.
That's fine then.
For now, I just throw a.
I hope you can join, because this is going to be hilarious. Hilarious about how us destroying this entire army with a bunch of Vikings.
See, the thing is, I'm still unemployed. I haven't really looked for a job, so in theory next Monday I'm free because what fuck I'll do. Yeah, I just kind of like quit my job and I'm taking a month off.
Honestly, valid.
Oh, Paul, I think you. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think you lost when you said you feel like you lost someone. I think you lost one of your mages.
No. I was talking about the foot soldiers.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the mages are still. You guys did damage to this stand, but most of the mages they have are pretty fine.
Okay, I'm about to say because I only see one thing of mages. I was just making sure it was right.
Yeah. Now the two stands of mages, and then there's this guy too. So.
Oh, okay. For some reason, they're invisible for me. I trust
that's
that.
weird.
Yeah, I have to
It's no, honest God, it's not a big fucking deal. It's like
Roll 20 sometimes does that. You have to just
Roll
update.
20.
Yeah.
Can you see everything else on the field?
I can see everything else. Everything else is fine. Yeah.
You can see all the foot soldiers.
Yep. Oh, there they are now. I just refreshed. It's good.
Yeah.
Now
I had to run away, so.
Is there anyone right here?
No, the
Okay.
little middle spaces.
I was about to say that'd be really funny if I refreshed and I'm missing 2 other people. Yeah.
Also, one thing I'm curious about: what are we gonna say about why Makoto joins the group proper?
What?
What are we
Like-
gonna say?
What
How are
about
we going
what?
to convince Makoto to join the group proper?
Well,
Like,
I will say this: there is a good chance Makoto is not the only person joining.
oh, also we're on the start of a civil war. This will take a while to end.
Yes, my
yeah, true. I mean, we're not gonna probably not be here the whole time because we're not actual people here, but I think more we're gonna be like the hotspot group.
I think that's.
Well, I mean,
I think
if
that's
you-
hyper fucked up, and like actually
Yeah, I think if you want the way to
evil.
Makoto's hurt and everybody else around, all the villagers here, you don't start this war and then leave. You probably should see this through.
That,
Yeah,
that, like,
I will
that
not
is,
live.
I was about to say, like, if someone did that, like, if you guys did that, that would be like an objectively evil act.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like the way you guys are taking it. I don't mean like we're just gonna say like, okay, we're done later.
I have some shit to take care, but I will not leave right now.
Yeah, it is 1 in the morning.
Yeah, by all means, sleep, man.
Yeah, go get some sleep, guys.
Absolutely not. I had with some caffeine because I thought we were in for a long haul, so
Yeah, the sessions aren't quite as long as you remember.
Honestly, I was willing to take the day off, but you know,
It kind of worked out well because Simon wasn't here, which sucked. So
Yeah.
Oh, my cat's being a fat cunt! Yuki, go away!
That was-
yeah, feed her.
That was
Feed
rude.
her.
What do you mean? It's not time for her to get fed.
Feed her with love.
I give her plenty of love.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go grab some food.
Yeah, me too. Haven't ate it today yet.
That bitch would sit on my fucking.
yeah.
I'll catch you guys later.
Take care.
Paul, remember to update Snuggles' character sheet with the new intelligence.
Oh, I will remember to do that. And you guys gotta remember to come up with a name for him.
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll see what.
We could randomize up some names.
No, let's get something that makes sense. I don't know if you guys picked that up, but I was doing some therapy sessions with Mr. Snuggles. I'll see what he he feels the best.
Alright.
It would be.
See you guys next time.
I'll drop you a message if anything changes, but if not, I'll be here next week.
Which plan?
All right, see you guys next week.
Cool. Catch
See
you
ya.
on it.